the main Universal entrance sign still has not been replaced. At this point, I don't know if they're even gonna put it back.
Maybe not.
I don't know. It's been like, I thought they were taking it down for paintings and it was covered up with like the cloth, and now there's nothing, and all I could see is like the screw holes for it.
I hope they're not. Maybe they might be gonna rename it or something.
Maybe, or maybe they're just changing how it looks, like replacing the entire sign.
Yeah.
They have Minions window dressings out now as well. This replaced some of the Jurassic Park ones that they used to have. Now they just have the one out in front as part of the window dressings for Jurassic Park. Voodoo Donut does not have too much of a wait, but I know it's probably going to change as the day goes on.
Yes.
Because Voodoo Donuts are really good donuts.
I know. We always get one when we come here, right?
We do, Nan. We do.
I don't know if I want one.
We can get one later. As I walk towards Universal Studios ticket entrance, we have not been here in quite a while, so I'm very excited about that. And I'm more excited to think about how I think pretty soon they're going to start decorating for Halloween Horror Nights up at the entrance.
Yeah,
there's going to be the big hanging one in front, posters on the sides. But yes, well,
we have heard that there's some decoration in the park on.
Oh yeah,
And there's
you've been seeing on Instagram.
And yes, and then the houses, some of them they build the props up or something
Oh,
like
I
that.
can see it already,
Oh,
Nan.
yeah.
All right, we'll have to get closer and show everybody.
Yes.
The Yellow Cab Company is out here on the main entrance boulevard. I don't see the cabbie though. He's probably gone on, maybe he's on a coffee break or he's hiding from the sun.
It's so hot.
It is very hot. Okay, I can see to the scare zone, the one over by the Today Cafe,
Yeah.
and then the one by the main entrance. I'll circle around and go see the one by Today Cafe.
We're going right to the
Right over there, see it? Well, Shrek 4D has closed for quite a while now, and they still have the Minions signs on the construction walls. However, this is going to be the first part right here of Halloween Horror Nights.
first scare
Yeah, the
zone.
first scare zone. This is the entrance scare zone. It's not as scary until you walk into the other scare zones. This one is decorated with pumpkins this year. I know, yes. So they're doing like a pumpkin theme this year for the entrance of Halloween Horror Nights. Last year it was a very sort of like fire and brimstone one. I remember feeling the heat that night because there were like fire cannons when you walked in. I'll actually post that video in my description below so you guys can go check it out. It's one of my favorite videos that I've done. But yeah, that is the entrance of Halloween Horror Nights this year here at Universal Orlando.
This will be our second time.
Yeah, this will be our second time here
Last year
at
was our
Halloween
first,
Horror Nights.
right?
Yes, it was, and we had fun. I'm actually going to talk about the amount of houses that are also been announced for Halloween Horror Nights this year. I'll also be putting a list down below, putting up some pictures to show you guys. Another thing that we have not seen in a while is the demolition of the Monsters Cafe.
Oh.
It seems like they're going to make this whole area Minions themed, because there are some more Minions themed things on the wall here, which is interesting, and I really hope they move the Monsters Cafe over into the new park, Epic Universe, which has got a lot of progress done as far as I've heard. But they're going to have a whole monsters sort of themed area in that park, so one can only hope.
Yes.
There are a lot of photo opportunities of the Minions on the wall, which I think is really nice.
Yes, it's nice. Very nice.
It is. It kind of makes for some good Instagram photo spots also.
Yes.
The Universal Studios classic Monsters Cafe is open. This is sort of like a quick bites drink area outside of the main Monster Cafe when it was open. I also spot what I think will be one of the houses here for Halloween Horror Nights. Over on my left, right over there, near the restrooms by Jimmy Fallon, I can see the start of what I think is going to be a Halloween Horror Nights house, or maybe even the exit of said house, but either way, it's very exciting to see that already. As I also walk ahead over towards back where I was before, there are already food booths for the Halloween Horror Nights celebration here. There's two on this side. I can see one of the food booths over there as well. Near Transformers is actually where two of the food booths are going to be. They look very decorated already. Ooh, this one looks like kind of like Poltergeist almost, or even The Ring. It has like purple lights on this one with like ghosts on the window and door. And this one just says Trick or Treat on it, and it looks like a monster sort of face. This one has orange lights on it. Very classic Halloween. Love that. Directly across from Jimmy Fallon, there was another food booth. So that makes 3 food booths in this area. And I know we're going to be approaching a new scare zone pretty soon.
Right here, right?
Yes, there was like an alien invasion sort of themed one.
That was last
That
year.
was last year, yes. So I wonder
don't
what
know
they're
what-
going to do this year.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we get a...
Major Sweets Candy Company. This seemed like the start of the scare zone here at the New York section of Universal. There's also some lights in the trees. It looks a bit like candy actually, which is again super fitting. The tribute store over here looks like a theater, which may be a reuse of like the summer tribute store they had, which was like themed to like old Universal movies. Pardon our dust. We're in the processing of transforming our park for Halloween Horror Nights. Has a big booth right here, a big harvest sort of booth that says Judge's Booth. It looks almost like a carnival in like a fairgrounds. Or no, not a fairground, sorry. A farm, sort of like Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah.
It looks like. Okay. There's Major Sweets Candy Company. It looks like a booth, that one. Here it has like Halloween Festival Parade. It looks like a farmland sort of area. It's all been demolished. I know this is all going to be themed to like an arcade, not an arcade so much, but farmland, for like a carnival in a farmland. It says information, Revenge of the Mummy is currently closed for maintenance, reopening late summer 2022. And I think it's going to be opening up soon then, because I've heard from my friends who work here at Universal that they've actually started running cast previews for the new attraction, because there's like a big reface on the actual ride. Yeah, I know. Rick Flex was talking about how they removed the film from the doors up by the entrance.
Yes.
They did, but right now they're just running cast previews.
Oh.
I said I'll have to ride the Mummy when it reopens.
Oh, yes.
I read Velocicoaster, so I'm like, this is going to be a piece of cake now.
Yeah. And you like that, right?
I did love Velocicoaster,
Oh,
yes.
here's a scare zone.
This is all scare zone, yes. This is why I said I think they're going to be opening up the Mummy
Something to do with
in
a farm,
time.
yeah, right?
Yeah, it's a farm.
area.
That's the theming of the scare zone. I said it looks like a haunted farm.
Yeah.
Gone very wrong.
Yeah. Look at the...
Sahara Traders, they still have sort of like the haunted decorations. I'm actually just going to quickly pop in and show you guys. But they removed the monster theming to it.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but they kept how it looks like a mummy.
Yeah.
They kept that. I'm going to pop in and show you guys what it looks like now. It looks the exact same as it did before the theming of the whole monster area. Love the addition of the umbrellas actually in the line. Those weren't here. We're passing through Fisherman's Wharf now from going through New York. I know that there's a scare zone right through here, through Fisherman's Wharf. They had Crypt TV here last year. It's going to be as you go ahead, Denny. You can already see some of the rigging for it. Same food as they had for Mardi Gras here at this food booth. It has like mac and cheese and the Nashville hot chicken mac and cheese. Yeah, it's back.
That's good, I like that.
It's too spicy to eat that right now, Nan.
I know, but when it opens...
For Mardi Gras?
no, when they
Oh,
open...
Halloween Horror Nights. I
Yes.
forgot, yes. And they also have a chicken and biscuit.
Yeah, I want to try it.
I know. Next time. Fisherman's Wharf of San Francisco. We obviously got to go take a look at Bruce too, as he is still out on display. I mean, he's got to get back to the water somehow. I'm not sure how, but there's Bruce. Scare zone outside of the Fast and Furious ride. Please do not climb. Pardon our dust. Kind of reminds me of Crypt TV a bit, mixed with some magic. But Crypt TV was here last year for HHN. Some of the rigging here for the scare zone through this area. They haven't said what this one's going to be called just yet. We are now in London and we're passing by the King's Cross station. Oh, that AC feels so good.
All the way from San Francisco to London.
That is a journey. We didn't have to take a plane or anything. I left London now to go over towards where like Krustyland and the old Fear Factor stage used to be. Well, we have a beautiful view of Universal down here. And there's also some booth. There is one booth so far as I can see over on this side. There might be some more things down there. I don't think it's a scare zone or anything, just more so a booth. I know they had a pumpkin themed booth last year for food, so this might be what it is, like a return of what it is. There's another food booth right across from the old Fear Factor stage. And speaking of this stage, I know they had like a show thing here last year, but I'm unsure this year if they'll have any, as I've heard nothing about anything that's going to be here. Yeah, you're styling, Nanny. You got your shades, you got your cooling cloth, you got your hat, your wheels.
I gotta stay cool when it's so hot.
Yes, you do. Passing a Men in Black. There's another food booth over by Men in Black, across from the Coca-Cola Refresh, on your way towards Springfield from this side. All I have to wonder is what these food booths are going to be once they open up.
I don't know.
We're heading through Springfield now. Now, usually, when you go through Springfield, I have a question. I wonder for this year's Halloween Horror Nights if they're going to bring back the chainsaws.
Maybe.
If you guys don't
see
know,
why not.
If you guys don't know, before the trouble began, they actually had Halloween Horror Nights for the entirety of Springfield. Had the ones with like the fake chainsaws, and basically it was kind of like one of those. I call it a run zone instead of a scare zone. It's like there are chainsaws everywhere. Do you just run?
Yeah.
That was that. I hope they have it this year because I've never experienced that, but I've heard it's fun. We're leaving Springfield now that we passed the Bumblebee Man's taco truck. We're approaching a new food booth, and by extension, this probably will lead to houses as well, and more food booths, because I do remember the Beetlejuice house was around this area.
Is it this area?
Around this area. It was towards the kids zone, but again, general area.
Look at the booth.
Oh, do you know what this booth looks like? Child's Play.
Oh.
It has like the yellow and blue of the box and like all the stains. Yeah, this one reminds me of Child's Play, which I think they did say they were going to do.
Oh, wow.
Food booth near the kids zone is themed to like pumpkins. Ooh, kind of looks like the Headless Horseman. There's some more booths down there as well that I'm going to check out now. There's a food booth right next to SpongeBob. It looks sort of like, oh, it's supposed to be like an old church or an alchemy room. Yep. Yeah, look.
Going to the scare zone here.
Yeah, I know. This is another scare zone near Central Park area across from the MSNBC Media Center. There was no sign indicating what this one is. I know they had the Gorewood Cemetery, no, the Gorewood Forest through here, yeah. All over here. Yeah, this was Gorewood Forest the last year for Halloween Horror. Oh yeah, it definitely is going to be a scare zone.
I can avoid them.
How are you going to avoid all the scare zones, Annie? They're everywhere.
I'll try.
All right. There's a pop-up bar right over here next to the Cafe La Bamba, decorated with sugar skulls. Some more of the cemetery. I know there's going to be like scare actors inside of those like little buildings there. It's going to be really fun to sort of witness. There's also another area where I think there's another one here. I cannot predict that this is also going to be where scare actors are going to be here in the Netherwood Cemetery. Also looks like some speaker hiding. There also could be for the actual, the iconic fog machines. Yeah, around here looks like there may be fog machines alongside the speakers. But I really like how how all the details here in Netherwood are. It's really nice to look at. Let's see, is there going to be anything over here? Oh yeah, this looks like another area for scare actors to pop out at you. Some more of the cemetery. There's going to be an actor on here, I know that for sure. Probably some more around here as well, because I know they had that last year. Yeah, Netherwood Cemetery. Let me get that for a thumbnail. More than likely there's going to be a house through here. I know they had case files through this area last year between the Hello Kitty and the Scare Zone. I know the houses so far that have been announced have been Universal Monsters. There's also a house in collaboration with the Weeknd that I'm actually interested in seeing, considering that they did like music collab houses before, which was I know Rob Zombie had one. That was really cool. Well, that'll do it for today's video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching it. We had fun here at Universal today. We checked out all of the new Halloween Horror Nights scare zones, food booths for this year. Hopefully the merchandise will be rolling in, like more merchandise, because they had a merch preview back in June or July, I believe, of this year. So I'm very excited. Again, can't wait for Halloween Horror Nights. I will try to be here on opening night. As for past soldiers, they now have it as the opening night day. But I will try to be here as soon as possible to show you guys Halloween Horror Nights, as it's going to be my second year. I'm very excited about it. Alright, again, thank you all so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment, share, all of that stuff, and subscribe if you haven't already, especially since I'm going to be having a lot of Halloween content coming up very soon on this channel. Oh yes, and thank you for reminding me, Nan. I actually have a giveaway going on. I'm going to link the community post in my description below. It'll have all the rules down there. I'll also be putting the rules of the giveaway in my description below. So go check that out. I hope you guys will enjoy the giveaway and will enter. Alright, and remember guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, notification, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, okay, I'll see you guys all real soon.